Angangiya kulaba angithi lokhulunywa ngegama lami ngingabizwe enkantolo.
My name was being spoken about and I was not being called in court.
Yes. Ngaba ngiyaqinisela ngiyathula bangibuze nabantu hawu. Bathula igama lakho lalokho eliphezulu lapha enkantolo ePitoli.
And then I just kept quiet. People inquiring from me, saying to me, why are you so quiet, yet your name is so highly spoken about at the court in Pretoria?
Ngithi mina ayikho incwadi eke yaphuma kwi-stage engasisayo ukuthi kufuneke ngize ecaleni.
I then responded by saying that there was no document that came from the state calling me to come to court.
Nokungazisa nje bakuze kube manje akazange ngize ngibizwe azange kwenziwe lutho.
Even up to now, I was never called, nothing was ever done.
Now, these people who got concerned about your name being flighted all over the show, who are they, if you just can't remember one?
Manje nanjengoba uthi ke abantu babekubuza bethi wathula kodwa igama labo kukhulunywa ngalo phezulu enkantolo ePitoli obani lapho?
Cha, abantu nje nabazi abantu nje abanye sihlala nabo.
People in the neighborhood.
Yes. Oh, okay. You were explaining?
Shuthi ke ngasuka ke ngaze ngathola omunye ke wanginikeza inamba ngenze ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthola inamba yalaba be TikTok.
Listen, I'm one of the people who was impatiently waiting for Absalom Zungu to take the stand and come inside Phakathi the court. We didn't know that he was going to come. We actually did not know. In fact, Nisi said witness X was coming. He never gave anyone any insight. No. Jabs also disappeared for a couple of days. He just did not want to reveal the huge secret. But here is Absalom Zungu. Man, give the man a round of applause, guys. I think he did the most, okay? Of all the witnesses, all of them combined, Zandi Khumalo included. You see, I'll talk about Zandi at the end of the video because some of you don't stay till the end, so I'll save her for last because she's not worth our bandwidth. I digress. But basically, what I want to say is, shout out to Jabs of Gaza Nation. Shout out to Patricia of the Masterminds, who together we call them the dynamic duo. And what they did. If you don't know the backstory, I'm not familiar with the dates, but here I'm gonna give you a timeline. Yeah. Because you know in the Madlanga Commission there's timelines. Let me give you the timeline here of Absalom Zungu. So Jabs, before YouTube was a TikToker, okay? And shout out to all the other TikTok platforms in the Senzo Mewa trial. We see you, we hear you, we love it. TikTok has entered the chat. TikTok is inside Phakathi within the Senzo Mewa trial. This is no longer the Senzo Mewa trial, by the way. Just in case you're wondering. Because I'm sure you've noticed they don't even talk about Senzo Mewa that much anymore. It's been Gininda for a couple of months now. But anyway, we are not there, okay? So Jabs of Gaza Nation, that's his TikTok username, does a lot of Senzo Mewa videos and lives, I want to believe, even though I haven't caught his live, on TikTok. And I believe people who know Absalom Zungu joined the lives or would interact. And then that's how they got into the DMs. It went into the DMs, okay? And then from the DMs, it went to Babu Absalom Zungu. And then I guess they did the exchange of numbers. And then things started flowing. So Absalom Zungu's family members, the TikTokers, are the ones who reached out to Jabs like, listen, you've got to help him. This is a broken man. He needs you. And Jabs answered the call of duty. I'm together with Patricia Mashale, and I want to think it's the Daily Sun, if I'm not mistaking names. Sunday Mail is not the one who went to do the video. They ran to Newcastle Police Station to take a look at Absalom Zungu's affidavit. Okay? That's the background story. So now, let's go back to the timeline. The timeline is, it's the 5th of July, 2025. Okay? And what happens? Brigadier Nicholas Gininda decides, because he's got main character syndrome, okay, he decides, oh my goodness, I've got to be at the inspection in Loco. What am I going to do? I really need to be there because I need to control everything. I need to instill the fear. What does he do? He shows up in full tactical uniform with the whole mosquito mask and everything, like ready for combat. The thing is, he didn't tell the other police officers so that he could camouflage with them and it wouldn't stand out to us. It wouldn't be awkward. It was very awkward because there were so many other police officers, correctional services. Nobody else had covered themselves up. Only the brigadier, because he's a very, very special man. Nobody can ever know who he is except his knuckles. Okay, that's all we have. We can only identify his knuckles. In the event he is abducted, I don't know, maybe by aliens, we can only identify his knuckles. We, and by we I mean us, members of the public jury, okay? Now, that was on the 5th of July, 2025. How do I know? Very easy. General Nhlanhla Sibusiso Umkhonyozi had a press briefing where he gathered, according to Paul Sullivan, every single police officer, and the streets were empty that day. They all came to the press briefing in the tiny little corner of KZN. This was after the Durban July, just in case you're not familiar with the Durban, the timeline. Okay, so are we on the same page so far? 5th of July, where are we? Over there in Vosloorus, yes, by Tops, yes, by the courthouse, by everything that Gininda wanted us to see, except the cameraman forgot to actually take the camera photos. Do you remember that? Okay, cool. Now, that's the 5th. The 6th is Umkhonyozi's press briefing that has remained on everybody's mind since that day, okay? Then it was the 7th. Patricia Mashale and Jabs go live and they tell us this fantastic news. And we're thinking, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they're like, no, we don't want to mention much. We don't want to spill any more beans. They were just dropping nuggets here and there, acting cute and all, okay? And then from there, boom, in the hour. There we go. Daily Sun. No, not Daily Sun. Sunday. Okay, Daily Sun. I think it's Daily Sun. Daily Sun drops the video that we all watched. Okay? Drop a 1 in the comment section if you watch that video in July. Drop a 2 if you decided to look for it now and only catch up with who Absalom Zungu is. Okay? Drop a 3 if you're Team State. You know what? Might as well invite you to the party. Drop a 3 if you're Team State. We need to identify you. I'm kidding. Just drop a 3. Okay? Anyway, so then we got to watch Absalom Zungu. That was July. We sat through August. We sat through September. We sat through October. Jiggy Jiggy enter November. Witness X. And then here comes Babu Absalom Zungu. That is the timeline. So, standing ovation, guys. Drop those congratulation emojis. Encourage the masterminds. Encourage the Gaza Nation so they continue on their mission. Because that, listen, if you're taking it off the app into the streets, this was fantastic. This was beautiful. Go over to Jabs' TikTok. I'm also on TikTok, by the way, in case you didn't know. Okay, same name, same channel everywhere. Okay, so he actually posted a photo of him and Babu Absalom Zungu just before they started the interview. Now, let's continue listening on. I know this is a long intro, but we made it. Yeah, we made it. Here goes.
Yes.
And then someone gave me a number, a TikTok number to be able to make contact on TikTok.
Ase ngazama ukuthi ngendlela ukuthi mase ngikhuluma lapha kwenye inkantolo ngengabokhe bazokwazi ukungibiza ngizela ngakhuluma lapha na kwi-TikTok ngathi ngiyokhuluma nje engikwazi ngawukhuluma khona.
And then this came to me that if I were to talk there on TikTok, I would just say whatever it is that I know. Maybe I'll then get a chance to be called.
Yes.
Ngakhuluma ke mangisuka ke sesikhulumile sengiqedile ukukhuluma nabo. Base bengitshela ukuthi ke uma besikhona esikwenza la. Now, so ukuthi sihambe siye lapha e-police station. I-police station funeke ikwazi lokho ukuthi kade senzani la.
They then said to me that if there's something that we were doing with you here, Mr. Zungu, let us then go to the police station. The police station should know as to what it is that we were doing here with you.
In other words, they were saying to you, let us go legitimize what we're doing here through the police station.
Ngamanye amagama ababekusho ukuthi konke lokho okwakwenziwa laphayana akuhanjwe ke manje kuyokwenziwa ke ngendlela noma ke ngokusemthethweni e-police station.
Ukuthi besikade sikhuluma lokho ungathiwa kusasa hayi besenza okunye la. Uma noma sokunenkulumo ethile bese unganina nake nenza ukuthi babenzela lokho nje.
Yes, to legitimize it so that even if there are some talks now, it's not said that you once did something. So it was just based on that. It was just that.
Thank you. And you went to the police station and you made a statement.
Yeah, I have a police station.
Yes, I went.
and you made a statement.
ya ngase ngiyahamba-ke ngangisho khona lokhu engangikusho lapha engihlale ngikusho engisakusho namanje.
Yes, I just went there to confirm that which I said over there, which I've always been saying, which I am still saying.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to show you a document. We'll show you a document, and can you please confirm if you're able to identify that document, this document? Yeah, I know.
Ngibonisa-ke lokho nje usho-ke ukuthi-ke uyakwazi yini ngibonisa kahle.
You can look at the signatures there.
La kusayindwe khona, ngicela ubheke khona.
Down there where is written
Yes, it is
signature of
okay.
the opponent.
Ukhomba kuphi?
On the first page.
The witness identifies the signature on the first page, on the left side of at the bottom. Yeah.
Right futhi
Second page on the left side, the witness identifies the signature.
Right.
Third page, witness signature at the top 6. The signature is identified on the left of the page.
Yes.
iyo futhi
Also on the last page where it says signature of the opponent, the witness identifies the signature.
yebo yiwo ama-signature.
Those are my signatures.
Thank you. Now, this is a document that comprises of 4 pages, not so.
Yabona umasipala lo 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4.
Yeah, well.
Yes, so confirmed.
Would this be the document that was prepared for you on the day on which you had interacted with those TikTok people who then advised and say, just to confirm that there's nothing untoward which had happened between us, get into the police station and make a statement of what we have been talking about in this TikTok thing?
Uma ukusho-ke ukuthi emuva sokhulumileke nalabo bakwa-TikTok bathi asiye e-police station. So manje-ke iwona-ke la amaphepha-ke abhalwa-ke khona e-police station nanjengoba usho ukuthi siyoqinisekisa ukuthi konke lokho besikwenza laphayana. Yebo, iwona la.
Ilokhu besikwenza hayi okubi.
This is nothing untoward. This is what we did.
And those signatures that are appearing, you confirm that these are your signatures.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you. Now, back to the main document. Yeah. I'm going to request, my lord, that, okay, before that, I will not go through the content of this document with him now. I will, however, request that same be handed in as an exhibit. I just don't know at what exhibit are we in respect of exhibits relating to documents. Just don't know where are we, but we'll sort that out, my lord.
Hello, Rose, hello. I never thought a day would come where I would say, I miss Baloy and his objections. Where is the objection, Baloy? Where are the 121 dockets? Wow. You know, the last time TikTok was mentioned on these online streets was when Shadrach Severe, do you guys even remember Shadrach Severe? I mean, Zungu has taken over. Absalom Zungu has taken over. But Shadrach Joseph Severe, way back in the beginning. And the 6th of July, 2025, yes, Shadrach Joseph Severe mentioned that Mkonazi just likes to play on TikTok. I don't even remember what he said about TikTok, but it didn't make any sense. But then we see Umnisi Wemvula embracing TikTok and the TikTok streets and the TikTok evidence. Finders. Yeah. And we hear crickets from Baloy. Let me let you hear the sound of what the crickets sound like. Nothing from Baloy. Nothing from my lord. It's so awkward, guys. It just felt like I was holding my breath. And then hearing Nisi say, yes, it's going to be exhibit. I'm like, what? He did it. He nailed it. Wow. He did it, guys. Shout out to Babu Absalom Zungu. He did it too, guys. He did it. Just so you know, he's got this tiny little frame when he's right next to Unjabs. So when I say he did it, it's like David and Goliath. He did it, guys. He did it against Gininda. Against all odds. The TikTok statement is inside Pagati within Judge Rata's courtroom. What a moment. Wow. I could have never predicted this. Never in the sense of Maywa trial could I have predicted this. What a blow to the state. Oh, their own witness brings a counter statement. Ooh. Wow. Let's continue listening on before I get carried away.
In the meantime, we can proceed. Back to Exhibit UU. Ne? Back to Exhibit UU. Exhibit UU, it's... Oh, thank you. Exhibit UU, Mr. Zungu. It is that document that we read where Brigadier Gininda said it is what you told him, and we have consistently said, no, this didn't come from me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Now, the document, according to Brigadier Gininda, you signed this document, you signed this document in his presence. In other words, you appended your signature in his presence as a commissioner of oath. That is what he said.
You know, issue again, Ali.
No,
I never signed.
Thank you.
This is not my signature.
Now, I said earlier on that, unfortunately, the copy that we were handed by, that we were furnished by the state with then, did not have all the signatures visible. Some of them were cut out. Then requested the state to assist us with a complete document that also show all the signatures from page. It's a document that consists of 3 pages. From all the pages where the signatures are available. I'm not saying this is your signatures. I'm saying where all their signatures are available. And they then assisted us with that document. Do you understand?
The problem is myself and Mnisi are thoroughly enjoying this. We are enjoying this moment, and you can see Mnisi is going to drag this one out and consistently mention the signatures so many times on the record, for the record, in case this goes somewhere else. This is so interesting. I bet you Brigadier Gininda is punching airbags and saying, well, how is this happening and I'm not there? How is this happening and the state's case has been closed? They better reopen their case and call me back. I need to talk about this and that and that and the track and that and that. It's going to be a long one, guys. It's going to be a long one. Let me know in the comment section your prediction how much longer this case has. How long do you think the case is going to go on for? I'm going to end this video right here. And the next one, Mnisi is going to beam it. Yes, he's going to beam the statement from Gininda. And let's see how Absalom Zungu responds. You could have never predicted this. This is insanity. This is crazy. This is a movie, a drama, a series. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.